Hello everyone, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to make these oven porcupines. Oven porcupine meatballs. So come and watch the video and find out how to make these yummy meatballs. Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. And today I'm in the kitchen again because I'm going to be preparing another recipe. This is the recipe that come out of that old cookbook that I found when I was cleaning the house, downsizing. And it's a very good recipe. It's got quite a few ingredients in it. And I generally like a recipe that doesn't have more than 4 or 5. But this one was so good that I kept it in the book. And I'm going to make it for you today. And it's got a cute little name. It's called Oven Porcupines. I think that you will enjoy this. So stick around and let's get it made. Hi, okay, now first thing I'm going to do is tell you about the ingredients, but I want to tell you a little bit about the recipe. It says it's good and fairly easy, and then I got it from a FHA cookbook in 1992. So that's how old this recipe is. And as you can see, I told you it has quite a fairly lot of ingredients, but it's pretty simple to make. Now, the ingredients are 1 pound of hamburger meat, which I have in here. Then you need a half a cup uncooked rice. And I guess you could use brown rice if you wanted. I'm using white because I have quite a bit of white rice on hand. Half a cup of water, which I have in here. 1/3 cup chopped onion. Now, I didn't have any whole onions, so what I did, I just used a little bit of my dry onions. And I hope that ain't too much onions. Then you need 1 teaspoon of celery salt, which is in here. And 1 teaspoon of regular salt, which is in here. 1/8 teaspoon of garlic. And what I did, I had some, where's it at? I had some black garlic. And that's what I'm using, black garlic powder. 1/8 teaspoon of pepper. A 15-ounce can of tomato sauce, which I have here, Walmart brand. And then you need a cup of water, which I have in here. And 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce, which I have in here. Okay, and the ingredients say to mix together your hamburger, which I'm going to add everything in here to it. Your rice, your half a cup of water, your onion, your salt, your celery salt, your garlic, and your pepper. So all these ingredients are in here. Here's what it looks like mixed up. I put on gloves because it was pretty messy to mix this up with a spoon. Okay, then after you get it all mixed up, it says you're to make it into 4 or 5 meatballs. Now, since this was a pound of meat, I'm going to just make it into 4. So that'll be a 1/4 pound for each. And then you're supposed to put it in a square pan. So this is the pan that I'm using. So let me see if I can divide this up equally. Okay. I think going to use this so I can divide it up equally. What I'm going to do, divide it up equally, I'm going to make this into a little log. See that here? I'm going to divide that in half, and then I'm going to divide each half in half. And I think that'll make it come out evenly all the way across. Okay, so let me see if I can get a knife. Oh, gosh, I got a knife. Well, I guess I'll just have to use my hands. I don't have a knife out here. I wasn't expecting this. So here's half over here. For some reason that looks bigger, so we're going to put some more over there. That's why I wished I had a knife. Okay, then we're going to divide this in half and this. And that should make equal meatballs. Shape these into meatballs. I guess after I get them in there, if they look like they need more, I can always add more to them. Just pinch it off the other meatballs. Because to me, that one looks way lots bigger. That looks a little more even. Those look pretty even. I think this needs to go with this one. Then I'm going to scrape all the goodies off my hands into here. Put this in the dirty dishes. Here's what I got as far as 4 equal meatballs. They look pretty equal to me. Don't y'all think they look pretty much the same? If I had a knife, I could have done that a lot better, but I wasn't thinking ahead to that part. Then you're supposed to mix the remaining ingredients, which is the tomato sauce, the rest of the water, and the Worcestershire sauce together. Okay, there's what that looks like. This is the tomato sauce with the water and the Worcestershire. Then after you mix that all together, you pour that, mix the remaining ingredients, and pour over the meatballs. Cover and cook at 350 for 45 minutes. So we're going to pour this over the meatballs. We'll try to pour it evenly. So they all at least get a little bit of it to start. Since I don't have a lid, I'm going to have to use a sheet of aluminum foil, but I think it'll work just fine. I've done aluminum foil covers all my life when I baked and never had no issues with them. And I'll put this in the oven, and I will come back and get you when it is finished cooking, and we will see how it goes. So see you in 45 minutes. Hi, I'm back, and I have taken the oven porcupines out, and as you can see, they're still covered. And so the next thing you have to do is take the cover off and cook for another 15 minutes. So we're going to pull the cover off. They're looking really good. Can you see that? See how they look like a porcupine? Oven porcupines. You take this off. Then we're going to put them back in the oven for another 15 minutes and they'll be done. So I'll see you in another 15 minutes. Okay, here we are with the final product, all cooked up. Let's see if I can lift it up for you to look at it up close. All cooked. Yummy. Now, when I used to make this with my family when I had kids, I didn't make 4 giant meatballs. I made them smaller, like about the size of a golf ball, so that we could each get our portions. Since it's just me, I figured it'd be okay to just make 4 of them. And then before I put it in the oven that second time, I didn't tell you all this, but I flipped them over. I flipped each meatball over, and then I took this sauce that was in the pan and I dumped it over it. So as you can tell, it made a nice thick broth. I'm putting it right back over it again, but I'm fixing to spoon off just a little bit here and try it. Even though I know what it tastes like, it's very good. I actually let it cool down. I cooked it and then I turned the oven off. I let it cool down for 20 minutes. So I'm going to take like a little sample. This one looks good. Here's what it looks like when it's completely cooked. Can you see down in there? All the rice gets cooked up, hopefully. I hope I don't bite into some hard rice. I'm going to let it cool down even a little bit more before I try to take a bite. Take a little. Okay, I'm going to give it a little tasty, so I know it's good. It's very good. Oven porcupines. They're wonderful. So thank you guys for coming and visiting with us today. And y'all come back and see us any old time. Bye for this one.